Probi zdaj signal, no. Test 1, 2, test 6, test. Bo? Ok. Ja, ja. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Bo? Ok.
No, ci hanno messo il turno. We shall do it in English?
Yes.
Okay, very good. No, no.
Yeah, but we will put you here, please. Near Egberto, yes.
Vabbè, forse coraggio.
Okay, because I know why he's not here. Just take your seat, please. Please.
Vieni. Se no se mi sentono così danno via il biglietto.
Vado.
Ah,
Rado, sedi se prosim. Kar bliže. Ja. Pol, lej, kar sedi.
Onda.
Tako, spoštovane gospe, spoštovani gospodje, začenjamo z našo predzadnjo novinarsko konferenco in seveda z izjemnim veseljem predstavljam današnje goste, ki delajo ta festival velik. In sicer najprej bi rad pozdravil njegovo ekscelenco, ambasadorja Italije v Sloveniji, gospoda Pavla Trikila, potem seveda izjemnega umetnika svetovnega slovesa, gospoda Leanuccia, benvenuto.
Grazie.
Direktorja teatra Carlo Felice torej opere Carlo Felice iz Genove, gospoda Mauricija Roj, potem dirigenta včerajšnje predstave in seveda tudi predstave v sredo, gospoda Gianluco Marciana, še enega dirigenta nocojšnjega koncerta z Egbertom Gismontijem oziroma Gismoncijem in solisti Aquilani, gospoda Luisa Gorelika. Seveda se nam vmes pridružil v tem letnem času nepogrešljivi Vlado Kreslin, ki bo že 27. zapored v petek zvečer zapolnil Križanke. Čakamo še Egberta Gismoncija, ki je v tem trenutku na vaji oziroma pri urejanju določenih tehničnih podrobnosti okoli klavirja, se nam bo pa tudi, upam, v nekaj trenutkih pridružil. I was speaking about all the guests. Very welcome.
Thank you very
Your
much.
Excellency, Maestro, Maestri. It's for us great pleasure because you are making the festival big. Your presence here.
Thank you. You make the festival big.
No, the guests are always.
We just walk.
The artists on
We
stage.
just walk.
They are the identity card, of course, of each festival, also Ljubljana Festival. So thank you very much indeed for this. You know, we will mix press conference in Slovenian and English, so I hope you can follow. If there are any questions or translation needed, please ask. Our guests are so nice also to speak in English, but they are from different countries, from Argentina, from Brasilia, from Italy, and so on. But I think this will be too long to translate everybody. So now I would like first to ask His Excellency, who helped us enormously with organization of the performance of Rigoletto, of the tour of Teatro Carlo Felice, to say few words.
Thank you very much, and indeed with Festival Ljubljana we have established a cooperation, and I must congratulate the director Darko Berlek for having really an international level event here with Festival Ljubljana with such a high quality offer on different kinds of music. So it's really this is the main reason why I thought that Festival Ljubljana would be the best way to have this cooperation to celebrate the, let's say so, the entry into force of the agreement on cultural cooperation between Italy and Slovenia. So this is an important agreement that from now on will further enhance the cultural cooperation between our two countries that already have very rich exchanges in culture both ways, and which best way to do it than with something like Rigoletto, Verdi, Maestro Nucci. I mean, something really that speaks volume of Italian culture, really a symbol of the Italian opera. So I think this was a perfect combination for this occasion. Of course, in the Festival Ljubljana there is also a wide offer of Italian music, and you will hear other people talk about the next concerts that are going to take place, but also there were some previous ones, like the participation of the Mitteleuropa Orchestra in the St. Petersburg concert, or also the Tartini concert that was also an important event. So maybe just one word also about Genova. Yesterday I have mentioned the letter of the mayor of Genova that, of course, as you know, has suffered a tragic event 2 weeks ago. And but the mayor was kind enough to send his message to Ljubljana people, a friendly town, to say that Genova is already reacting to this tragic event, and the best way to support it is to go and visit it, because really it would deserve a visit even without such a tragic circumstances. But Genova is a fantastic town from every point of view, and also culturally it offers so much, being part of the UNESCO cultural heritage. So it was a message of friendship, and I think this was the first event that from Genova took place abroad after this accident. So thank you very much again. Of course, to the director Berlek, to Maestro Nucci, to all that made it possible from the Teatro Carlo Felice, to Mr. Roy. Thank you, everybody. I'm very happy about this excellent cooperation with Festival Ljubljana, really in the name of Italian culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now I would like to give the floor before amazing Leo Nucci to the director, Maurizio Roy, please, because this is first time that your opera house is touring in Ljubljana. What you can say about this and about the house, of course?
For us it's a very pleasure to be here for some reason. First of all, what the ambassador kindly said about what happened in Genova 3 weeks ago. And this is the first performances, first act abroad from Italy, something that represents the town after the crack of the bridge. The reaction of the city is very important. It's important for Genova, it's important for Italian culture, it is important for Italy. Genova is the most important harbor in Italy, and also very important for Europe, also for this line. And so this unfortunate occasion, what happened in Genova, is the reaction is helped also by the presence of Carlo Felice in Ljubljana Festival. Thanks for Berek. For us it's the first time, and we are also proud to be the first not East Europe theater that perform opera in Ljubljana. And to be here with what I mean, Italy, the story of opera in Italy. Verdi, Rigoletto, a great cast, and Leonucci is in this moment is Rigoletto, not when you said Rigoletto, you are speaking about Leo.
Just because I'm old. Eh?
And this is very, very important production for us. We performed this in Genoa a lot, several times, and as to be here with this production is a very great pleasure. Of course, Italy need to export its culture. We have a lot. We are full of heritage, full of things, full of ancient things, for a very cultural place. Alessandro Manzoni, probably the most important writer in our history, or what we study in normal school, said that Italy is not a nation, but a cultural place. And this is true, but opera represents the popular story of Italy, the popular romance, the story what you think ourselves. So represent Italy with opera is a very great pleasure, and is what we have to do. So thanks for invitation, thanks for the ambassador, and of course thanks for all artists that consent to do all that. Thank you.
Thank you. When we were deciding about the title, of course, we chose Rigoletto because of Maestro Leonucci. When we think about Rigoletto, we think only with the creation of you, Maestro. Please.
Thank you, it's too much.
No.
I am a singer. Maybe it's much better when I sing, when I talk. Anyway, it's a strange occasion. Festival, I'm very happy to be here again, because I was here.
For
Your
you.
reason, 2012, for a great concert.
Oh, already
12.
6 years.
6 years. The first time in Ljubljana was 1979 in the theater at San Barbieri di Siviglia with my wife conducting for Italian conductor Anton Guadagno. And very happy to be here, and very happy for yesterday, because not just for my performance, but for everybody, for everyone. It was a great performance, and thank you all person, each people on the stage, not just from Genova, but also from Ljubljana. The collaboration was great, and I'm very, very happy. It's strange, this maybe somebody or don't know, Verdi with Genoa. Verdi lived in Genoa every year for 8 months, from October to March. The winter, from the 1851, just when he died, the winter, Verdi passed the winter in Genoa. Genoa is not just the city of Cristoforo Colombo, but it's also the city of Giuseppe Verdi. I'm very happy the choice, the new choice, Rigoletto, for this occasion, the first occasion at this greatest theaters in Italy, like Carlo Felice di Genova. My collaboration with the Carlo Felice is a long collaboration, of course. After 53 years of career, I sang in the Theater Margherita because the theater was down about the world, and now they have in Genova a really great theaters, but not just for the building, but also for the house, for the orchestra, for the chorus, for the administration. And I hope that is not the last time Genoa's come here. I hope for you, for Genoa, I hope for Italy. I am Italian 200%. I have the honor to be. And I'm very happy the culture, Italian culture coming here in Ljubljana. And thank you, really thank you at the publicum of yesterday, because it was a great public, was an emotion, incredible emotion. You cannot imagine what is for us to be on the stage and receive that applause. It's a thank you for what you do, for you did, and the future too. Thank you very much, and very, 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 it's a great honor to be in Ljubljana, in this marvelous city also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Applause for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, but it's not the audience that gives the atmosphere. It's they are artists, and the audience is just replying to it. And yesterday, the auditorium replied already with asking bis in the second act, which you did fantastically, which is not common and often, and
But
also.
somebody on the audience said, bis, bad. And looked to the maestro. Maybe the maestro can explain what's happened, because we have maybe 30 seconds of pause, because the corner Ingleses, they've changed the... Well, I'm very happy for that.
Yes, and of course after this bis, audience went completely crazy, but also in the end, when we have had almost 10 minutes of standing ovations. So it was really incredible moment. I'm very proud that this happened in
Tomorrow,
our
put
festival.
a little light, because we don't see that.
Yeah, but then we don't see you so well. Now, but I would like to ask the conductor, Gianluca Marciano, who was conducting already before in Ljubljana Opera and in Ljubljana in Slovenia. He is now chief conductor in Novi Sad Opera House, but of course working worldwide with fantastic performances and companies. Please, Gianluca.
Hello everyone. Dobar dan.
No, aqua, water.
First of all, as I come from Liguria, I was born in Liguria, so for me it was incredibly important to be here with the theater Carlo Felice of Genova, representing Liguria, and work with them for the first time in a production absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. I had the chance to work with an incredible cast, and with the greatest one, Leo Nucci. You know, every time, I think that for every conductor, I speak for myself, but I think for every conductor, to have the chance even to do only one rehearsal with Leo Nucci, you learn a lot about opera. About the opera that you are performing, but about opera as a world, and just exchange words with him, being on the pit while he's on stage. You learn a lot, and for sure this is what I can say. I had a chance to learn a lot from him, and this experience will be with me forever. It was a great feeling to feel the reaction of the public, as Maestro said. It was very warm. For me, it was very touching because in 2002, I started here. I was a very young assistant conductor and a co-repetitor, pianist, starting in the opera house of Ljubljana. Then I left, of course, I started my career, and now this was my coming back. So I had a lot of friends coming, and it was a great feeling. What else can I say? The orchestra was absolutely stunning. They performed with heart, with passion, and with a great teamwork. That was, and I extend the same compliment to the chorus and to all the staff. You know what is beautiful and makes me proud being Italian? It's that an Italian theater, when it moves out, it shows the highest level of professionalism and quality and knowledge. This is what we could see yesterday on the stage of Sankara Dome. I want to thank Ljubljana Festival to invite Teatro Carlo Felice and to create this historical moment, I would say, in a moment that is also very important for Genova. So I completely underscore the words of the Excellency, the Ambassador, and the Intendant of Carlo Felice, Maurizio Roy. For us, what happened in Genova, for all the world, but for us in Liguria, what happened in Genova, it's something that it's something broken in our heart that is difficult to cure, and we need the support of everyone in our soul, and of course material support as well. But to start already with this kind of action that bring Genova to the attention of the world, I think it's incredibly important. So what to say, you know, for me it's just the joy of what happened yesterday, the joy of celebrating Verdi with amazing artists on stage. I mean, they were all absolutely stunning. That's it. Great satisfaction. Thank you.
Hvala lepa. No, gospod Gianluca Marciano se je tukaj naučil tudi slovensko, tako da odlično govori slovensko, če boste kasneje še hoteli kakšno vprašanje, pa tudi srbsko in ne vem koliko jezikov še. Koliko jezikov?
7.
No, tako da mislim, da ne bo težko narediti intervjujev. Now we continue with today's concert of Brazilian artist and guitarist Egberto Gismonti, with solisti Aquilani, conducted by Maestro Luis Gorelick. Luis is here with us. Mr. Gismonti will not come because he just finished the rehearsal and he is feeling a little bit not in good health. So I have to apologize him for the press conference, but of course the concert tonight will be for sure of great character. So please, Luis.
So good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm sorry Mr. Gismonti could not make to this meeting now. As a matter of fact, as a conductor, for me it's a great satisfaction to be here for the 4th time. I've been in 2011, 2012, 2014, together with the Slovenian Philharmonic and Bijard Ballet, which has been for me 3 great experiences in this beautiful city, and it's always a pleasure to be part of this festival, who has been lead by his music, by his artistic director, Mr. Darko Berlek, to a highest level, the international level. Also, it's a very nice surprise to meet Mr. Leonucci, who we collaborated a couple of years ago in Ohrid Festival, Macedonia, with a concert. And well, I should speak by myself about a collaboration with Egberto Gismonti, which is one of the greatest musicians of Brazil and South America. We started this collaboration a couple of years ago in Buenos Aires, Argentina, bringing Gismonti's music to a symphonic and chamber format, which is not easy because Egberto Gismonti's music is extremely complex. This brings a new approach, a different approach of what internationally know about Brazilian music. This is the deepest Brazilian music, what Mr. Gismonti does. And for me, as a conductor, and from the orchestra, which is also from Italy, the Solisti Aquilani, which is a very good level, very high level chamber ensemble, is a challenge to combine these two different languages, the language of the classical musicians with the language of the pop musicians of a jazz musician like Egberto Gismonti. So that's why I hope local public would enjoy this show, which is different. It's not like a normal concert. There are a lot of different techniques. There's improvisation. We combine different rhythms, different languages, and I hope everybody would like it. Again, thank you very much for artistic director, Mr. Berlek, for this engagement. And I'm very proud and happy to represent not only my country, Argentina, here in this festival, but also, I would say, South America, just coming together with maybe the greatest Brazilian musician, which is Maestro Egberto Gismonti. Thank you very much again.
Thank you. We are looking forward to tonight's concert at 8 o'clock in Slovene Philharmonic Hall. Zdaj pa seveda Vlado Kreslin. Koncert bo tukaj v petek zvečer ob 20:30 uri v prenovljenih Križankah. Še vedno brez strehe, ampak tudi ta problem rešujemo, tako da upam, da bomo lahko že v kratkem postregli z odgovorom, kakšna bo streha in kako bo zadeva sanirana, tudi stavba, ki je statično problematična, zaradi katere strehe še ne moremo oziroma nismo mogli zgraditi. Če bo slabo vreme, bo koncert v Galasovi dvorani Cankarjevega doma. Torej, v vsakem primeru v petek zvečer ob 20:30. Vlado je dragi gost že 27. leto. So Vlado Kreslin is Slovenian artist who is coming to Ljubljana Festival already for 27 years to this auditorium, and it's always sold out, and this will be the case also this time. Vlado, please.
Ja, mi prihajamo v petek z zasedbo, s katero prihajam že, kot praviš, 27 let. Skratka, mali bogovi, malo mlajša ekipa, malo starejša beltinška banda. Moj oče je prevzel oblast v beltinški bandi. Goste imamo letos Big Band orkestra Slovenske vojske. Ne obljubljam nič spektakularnega, razen muziko Znoj in solze. Mogoče edina stvar, s katero se lahko letos pohvalimo, je en CD, ki ga je moj oče izdal za svoj 90. rojstni dan. In ga bo zdaj, to je prvi nastop po izidu albuma, tako da mogoče bo to izpadlo zanimivo. V bendu smo menjali par ljudi, imamo neke nove muzike in smo pametnejši in zrelejši kot lani. Thank you.
Ja, tudi mi. Mislim, da je to kar skupna usoda. Torej, leta tečejo, pravijo, da pa je pamet pa lepoto Bog pravično razdelil. Tako da, prosim. Just a second, Mike. Because we are also on live stream.
Yeah, sure.
So can you introduce
yes,
yourself?
Of course. Meta Chesnik from National Television. I will have a question for you, Mr. Gorilik.
With pleasure.
Of course, we know Mr. Gismonti. Also, we've seen him in Ljubljana. Could you be, please, maybe more specific about how you composed the repertoire? I was checking yesterday a little bit from which albums. We go through years, right? And how was the repertoire composed for this concert?
You mean how Mr. Gismonti composes the repertoire? I'm just a conductor.
I know, but sure, you know maybe the story behind this, or of course you talk about how is it, what is the story behind the repertoire?
Gismonti started these symphonic experiences in 1992 in Vilnius with Vilna National Orchestra, and this basically made some arrangements of many of his most popular pieces. And then these arrangements have been changed during the years according to which orchestra he would play with. I played with Gismonti in 3 different orchestras, the same music but different arrangements. And this is not only a practical solution, this is also, I would say, an approach of the music, because these arrangements are flexible. I mean, the same music in Brazilian music, you can play the same music in many different ways. It's not like Mozart, Beethoven, that you have mostly one way to do. In this Brazilian music, you have a lot of ways to do the same, to bring a solution for the same music. This is not only changing instruments. We have been changing, and we have rewriting arrangements until today in the morning. Yes, but this is part of the process. This is part of the creative process. That's what makes this music so interesting, and that is what also makes for us classical musicians sometimes so difficult, because we are normally accustomed to have a score and to be prepared on a score, more or less. Also, there are many ways to play the same score, but you would not, I mean, if I play a Beethoven symphony, I would not cut a part of the symphony. Maybe I would play different for another colleague or another conductor, but I would more or less respect the same notes. In this Gismonti's music and Brazilian music, you can make a lot of different combinations. So until the very moment of the performance, you do not exactly know what is happening. And Mr. Gismonti says always that the place when he feels the only place in the world he feels completely free is on stage, and this is challenging for us. This is very challenging, and that's why I would say, to finish this answer, I would say, you asked about how these compositions have been made, and I would say they have not been made yet. They would be made tonight in the performance.
But I'm speaking about the repertoire. The whole
Well, the repertoire includes, in this case, 4 pieces that would be played by Mr. Gismonti alone, 2 in the 10 strings guitar and 2 in the piano, and another 5 pieces, one for solo strings, solo orchestra, which is the most, I would say, classical format, and then another 4 pieces for orchestra and piano. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Še kakšno vprašanje? Če temu ni tako, bi jaz podal še nekaj informacij. In sicer, letos je res leto sprememb. Kot veste, bo orkester koncert Gebau, ki bo 3. septembra, bo dirigiral Manfred Hönek namesto Stefana Gatija. Daniele Gatti, thank you. Potem koncert filharmonikov iz Skale bo zaradi poškodbe, ki jo je staknil dirigent Christoph Eschenbach v Nemčiji, ko je padel po stopnicah, ko je šel z odra in je potem odletel v Ameriko in tam se mu je ta rana vnela, je moral odpovedati kompletno turnejo z Filharmoniko della Scala. Tako da bodo vse te koncerte bo dirigiral Andrej Borejko. Koncerti bodo 30. augusta torej pri nas, 31. augusta v Wiesbadenu, potem 1. septembra v Gstadu in pa 2. septembra v Grafeneku v Avstriji. Torej gre za srednjeevropsko turnejo po velikih festivalih. Torej vse koncerte bo dirigiral Andrej Borejko, program ostaja isti. Torej koncert bo v četrtek zvečer ob 20. uri v Galosovi dvorani Cankarjevega doma. Naj vas spomnim še na današnjo prireditev ob 18. uri, ko bomo v ljubljanski operi lahko videli zaključni nastop delavnice Predani korakom, ki jo pripravljamo skupaj z Centrom za rehabilitacijo Soča in pa seveda našim generalnim sponzorjem zavarovalnico Sava. V naslednjem tednu po uradnem zaključku so še 3 prireditve. 6. koncert Slovenske filharmonije v Galosovi dvorani Cankarjevega doma z Markom Letonjo, 7. tukaj skupina Laibach z Simfoničnim orkestrom iz Lvova in pa nadomestna predstava, ki smo jo predstavili zaradi bolezni Igorja Samoborja, sicer Faust 10. septembra v ljubljanski Drami. Tako, so še kakšna vprašanja mogoče? Če temu ni tako, bi se jaz rad zahvalil našim gostom. I would like to thank to all our guests. Thank you for coming, thank you for your time and presence on this press conference. And I wish you all nice stay in Ljubljana, nice rest today, good performance tomorrow, and of course also good concert tonight.
Thank you very much.
So thank you indeed, and as I say, in bocca lupo.
Viva Lupo.
Not creepy.
Thank you.
Okay, I have you. It's stony.